Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. Today I'm gonna talk about 5 expansion packs that are worth getting if you don't own them yet. The reason why I decided to make this video is the big summer sale, which is available right now on the EA app and Steam, but the length varies on both platforms. If you don't buy the packs immediately when they are released, it's always worth it to wait for a sale, which comes pretty often on multiple platforms. So if you want the opinion of an experienced simmer, you're in the right place, because I've played all the Sims games and I make videos about The Sims 4, but also The Sims 3 and The Sims 2. My top 5 list represents my opinion, and feel free to disagree, but I will try to tell you why my favorites are worth getting. I'm making this video in June 2025, so it includes released packs up to this date. The first expansion pack, which is a must-have, is Seasons. This pack was released in June 2018, and 4 years of absence of weather since the release of the base game in 2014 feels almost surreal to me now. If you like a realism in the game, this pack is definitely something you have to own, because it brings you different weather related to changing seasons. We have rain, snow, thunderstorms, wind, heat waves, and your Sims will react to the weather accordingly. They will start wearing warm clothes in winter and summer outfits during the hot weather, and they can also overheat or freeze. Different worlds also have different climates, so although your Willow Creek will be covered by snow in winter, there will be no snow in Oasis Springs. Talking about worlds, this expansion pack doesn't come with its specific world, but it changes season in all existing worlds, so I guess that's a fair trade. Different seasons also change the world appearance, so for example, during winter time, you will be able to find an ice rink in the neighborhood. Another feature which comes with this expansion pack is a calendar, which allows you to check weather for next week, but most importantly, it allows you to plan holidays and events, and that is a big gameplay mechanic. If you want to know how to plan your own holidays, I have a separate video on my channel how to do it, and I will link that to the card and also to the description below. It is definitely something that adds variety to your gameplay and brings seasonal holidays, and I really think it's a nice touch to have this. Gardening skill is also enhanced through this expansion pack, and you will have to pay attention to different seasons and which plants can grow in each season, so it feels more realistic. There's also a new career related to gardening, and it has 2 branches you can choose from. Your sim can either be a botanist or choose the flower arranging path, which also brings a brand new flower arranging skill. Build by items and create a sim items overall are decent. I frequently use a lot of build by items in my houses. There are a lot of wooden tones, and what I specifically really like are these 2 beds you can see, which feel really cozy and modern, and I think you can use them quite a lot. We have many objects related to seasons and decorations for each season. There is also a kiddie pool, and what I personally really love are the ice rings and the roller rinks. Create sim items, add new hairstyles, hats and accessories. I genuinely think this is one of the best expansion packs released, and it is a must-have to add more realism to the game. The second expansion pack that we will talk about is City Living. This expansion pack was released in October 2016, and as you can guess, it's focused on city living. It brings a new world which is called San Myshuno, and I have to say this world is really well made. One of the best lots across this entire world is Myshuno Meadows, which is a park, and you can find a lot of places there where you can perform different activities. I bought this pack when it was released, but what would have sold it to me now is the possibility to live in an apartment. And yes, you can argue that we have also for rent expansion pack, which was released in December 2023, but if you had to choose between them, I think City Living would win, because it brings more than just living in apartments. It doesn't allow you to build your own apartments completely from scratch. You will play with pre-designed apartments in non-editable buildings, but you will be able to customize the interior. There are also 2, well, technically 3 penthouse lots. 2 of them are residential lots that are designed to be penthouses, and the third one is a community lot which can be also changed to a residential one. These slots will allow you to build whatever you desire on the top of the roof of pre-designed buildings, so it feels like you're living in an apartment building, but you can build whatever you want and you will own this. You will not pay a rent for the penthouse. If you live in one of the 21 apartment units you can choose from, you will have neighbors, and that brings some fun interactions, such as your sim complaining when they are noisy, or if you will cook, it's quite possible that one of your neighbors will knock on your door and would like to invite themselves in. What I really like about this expansion pack is that you are always close to different activities and you can really live that city life when you interact with the neighborhood and you can explore them. There are 4 different districts you can visit, and quite often there are festivals that you can participate in, such as GeekCon or Spice Festival and some more. I can't forget about lot trades. City Living brought a new gameplay mechanic which is called lot trades, and as it sounds, you are able to add lot trades to your lots, either residential or community. Lot trades bring benefits to the lot or make the lot more challenging. For example, you can assign a trade which is called Chef's Kitchen, which will make your food taste better and have better quality. Or Home Studio trade, which will make your creative activities such as painting or writing better quality. And you can choose from many more. There are also 3 new careers which this expansion pack brings: politician, critic and social media, and as usual, each career has 2 branches to choose from when you reach higher level. There is also a new skill added, which is singing, and we have some objects related to it, such as karaoke. And we have a new aspiration called City Native. Build by items and create sim items overall are decent. A lot of furniture is modern looking and you can combine it quite well. We also have used kitchen counters which you can purchase for a reduced price, and some rundown wallpapers, so you can make the apartment look a bit more shabby. There are many decorative objects such as paintings, and you will also get objects which will allow you to paint outdoors, which will almost look like a graffiti. Create the same items focus a lot on diversity and new hairstyles and accessories, so you can customize your sims a lot, which is great. Let's move on to the 3rd pack, which is Growing Together. Maybe some of you will disagree, but I think this expansion pack is a must-have, especially for all the players who prefer gameplay, generational gameplay, and legacy challenges. This pack was released in March 2023 and focuses on a deeper family connections. It brings a new world which is called San Sequoia, and it has the city vibe. The big bridge almost makes it look like a San Francisco. Before this expansion pack was released, we got a free base game update, as we usually do before every expansion pack, and this brought new life stage for kids, infants. As I said, this is a part of the base game now, but it gives you the hint that this pack is oriented on kids and families, of course. It brings 4 new aspirations for kids, and that was the first time when they added new children aspirations since the game release. Another big feature related to this pack is family dynamics. It can be added in the Create a Sim, and it's basically a connection between 2 sims in the household. If you have 4 different sims in one household, you can set the dynamics between all of them. There are 7 family dynamics to choose from, such as close or difficult. It adds realism and also more interesting ways how you can play with your sims among the household. Another feature which was introduced in this pack are milestones. You may be familiar with memories from The Sims 2, and that is what milestones essentially are in The Sims 4. Milestones are big moments in Sims' lives which reflect on their journeys, such as first step or first kiss. Different life stages have their own milestones. Related to the gameplay, some of the milestones can unlock new interactions, items, or moodlets. Others can influence Sims' personality or relationships. This pack also brings new social events such as baby showers, sleepovers, and family reunions, and social compatibility, which determines how individual Sims will get along with each other. Regarding the gameplay, kids can now ride bicycles, and you can also build and customize tree houses. Related to the build by items, this pack is quite focused on kids, so you can find plenty of decorative items and also functional items that are very kids friendly. We can find quite a lot of wooden aspects among the items in this pack, and generally they have a modern look. Create a style items are great. I can point out some cute freckles or birthmarks you can add to your Sims to make them more unique. And regarding the clothing, there are some cute and cozy looking items or outfits. Let's move on to the 4th pack, which is so far one of the most favorite across the player base. Life and Death. This expansion pack is still fairly new. It was released in October 2024 and it brings so much to the gameplay. Since this pack, the death of your sim doesn't mean the end of your game. You can now play as a playable ghost. So there is a new category of occult sims which you can create and create a sim, and those are ghosts. Ghosts have their own abilities which they gain through the Ghost Mastery skill tree. You can either choose to be a good or evil ghost, and based on that you will have new interactions. If you complete your soul's journey, which is a new system that tracks your life experiences and goals, you will unlock other possibilities. Soul's journey has a progress bar and you can work on its progress when your sim is alive through the bucket list. When your sim becomes a ghost, you will progress through the unfinished business part of Soul's journey. If you will succeed, you will be allowed to rebirth your sim either in the same household if you have other family members, or in a new household. If your sim is reborn, they will get some rewards based on their previous life. They will be allowed to keep some skill levels and past traits through the Burning Soul trait. If you don't want to play as a playable ghost, you can release your ghost to the netherworld, but be careful. If you choose this, there is no way for them to come back, so think twice before you do this. You can now host funerals as event, and you can also make your own will where you choose your heirs. This pack comes with a new world which is called Ravenwood, and it's very beautifully designed. It has a cemetery and crypts, and overall it has the gothic vibe. Life and Death expansion pack brings 2 new careers. An active career of being a reaper, which will allow you to follow your sim to their work and you will actively participate in the tasks. The second career is a rabbit hole type of career, and it's called Undertaker, which has 2 branches, Funeral Director or Mortician. We have also a new skill related to this pack, which is called Thanatology, and it's focused on understanding death, grief and afterlife. There are also new traits and an aspiration. As you would expect, built by items are themed to life and death, so we have a lot of new items related to funerals. Overall, the vibe is gothic and Victorian-like, so it might not fit every house, but it's something unique to spice up the build and gameplay. Create a sim items are again aligned with the theme of the pack, and some of the clothes can be definitely used for the Decades Legacy Challenge. And if you want to know which is the 5th pack I chose as a must-have, it is Businesses and Hobbies. Yes, the latest expansion pack which was released in March 2025, and I will tell you one thing. I am really happy that lately we are getting, at least based on my opinion, better packs. This expansion pack brings the ability to open your small business on your own lot, so you can live and work at the same place. You are able to design the area which will be accessible to the customers and divide the area which will serve a residential purpose only. And let me tell you, the possibilities for creating your small business are wide. I have an entire video which lists all the activities you can choose from for your business on my channel, so feel free to watch it if you are curious about what kind of businesses you can create. I will link that in the card and also in the description below. This pack brings the new world which is called Nordhaven, and it's inspired by Scandinavian countries. Let me tell you, I really love the vibe of this world and it looks very interesting to me. It is more of a city vibe where you can live with the community, gather to perform some skills and sell your home crafted items on the streets. So the biggest new gameplay feature is obviously the ability to live at the same lot where you can run your own small business. But what else is new? We have 2 new skills, pottery and tattooing. We have new hobby events called meetups where you will be able to perform and level up your skill with some like-minded sims. You can also attend classes to learn new skills, or you can be the mentor to teach other sims your skill if you have reached at least level 5 of that dedicated skill. You can also be a mentee to learn skills from some more experienced sims. Skill mastery perks were also introduced with this new pack, and they will allow you to get some extra benefits. If your sim will perform a skill that they have at a high level, they might get a chance to acquire the mastery perk. A chance card will appear and the game will ask you if you want to get the mastery perk, and you might get up to 4 of them. You can also earn them if you have a high relationship with an elder who already has a mastery perk, and you'll ask them if they can bestow it on you. You can also get rid of them if you purchase a skill mastery remover from the reward shop for 100 satisfaction points. There are 2 new aspirations which come with this pack: Master Mentor and Esteemed Entrepreneur. Build by items are really good with a focus on business items, but also you will find some nice and modern furniture in this pack which focuses on the Scandinavian style. Create a sim brings some nice outfits, hairstyles, accessories, and also a variety of tattoos to customize your sim even more. I want to hear from you in the comments which are your must-have expansion packs for The Sims 4, if you are planning to get some or if you are waiting for the new coming Enchanted by Nature expansion. If you found this video helpful, please consider to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in some of my other videos. Bye!